popped up. Estabrooks calling off everybody else, and he can't make the backhanded grab. So in safely at first base is going to be Sekretarski. Pokrovsky's hitting .243 this season with 18 hits. He's tied for fourth in that category, and a high chopper off the glove of Vogler, so he'll arrive safely at first. Advancing to third is Sekretarski, and Penn threatening with runners on the corners and one out here in the top of the first with a 1-1 count. And a line drive into right field for a base hit. That'll bring home Sekretarski. Advancing to third is Pokrovsky. Runners on the corners yet again for Penn, and it's Gavin Degnan, their most lethal hitter, delivering in the first inning to untie this scoreless knot and put Penn ahead. And the 2-0 pitch is lifted into shallow left field. Chadwell backs up to make the catch. Tagging from third and heading home safely is Pokrovsky. It turns out to be a shallow sac fly. It'll drive in a run for Guacchione, and Penn pads its lead 2-0. 0 for 7 in the last two contests. And a liner drops right into the glove of Temisveri, and Penn is going to leave two stranded, but not before they plate a pair of runs. And a ground ball past the diving Spaventa into right field for a base hit. Heading all the way to third is Kale. Runners on the corners with 2 outs for the Lions as they get a walk and a lengthy single to threaten here in the bottom of the first. Fellows had a hit in his 4 at-bats at Fordham on Tuesday. He pops this one up to shallow left field, and coming over to make the one-handed grab is Sekretarski. So Columbia leaves 2 stranded, and it stays a 2-0 Penn lead over the Lions, where they're just trying to put the pieces together to get through this opener. And a line drive into center field is good for a base hit off the bat of Gavin Collins. Powell will stay at second, and runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the second. And the 3-1 pitch is drilled down the left field line, and that is going to drop in and bounce against the wall. So 1 run will come in to score with Powell. Collins will follow. It's a stand-up 2-run double for Sekretarski, and Penn is in the driver's seat of this game, 4-0. First team All-Ivy last season. And a soft roller towards second. Kale is there, but nobody is guarding first base as Vogler came off the bag. So Spaventa comes in to easily score, and it is a 5-0 Penn lead as the Quakers continue to put the ball in play and test the range of this Columbia infield defense. Top of the lineup, Ryan Taylor, who's grounded out twice. A bouncer to third, so there to step on the bag is Temisveri for the force out. But another run is going to come in to score with Echeverria crossing home plate. And Penn has now put 2 runs on the board in each of their first 3 innings, and it is 6-0 over Columbia.
You're not going to win games when doing that.
And you're not going to win games with a line drive that sails deep off the wall in left field. 1 run will come in to score. That's Powell. Another one is coming home, and he slides in safely. Ryan Taylor from first. It's a bases clearing 2-run double off the bat of Sekretarski. His second double in as many at-bats, 4 RBI, and Penn is running away with things 8-0 here in the 3rd inning. Shows bunt, lays it down beautifully. Pokrovsky is going to turn and fire, and he is safe. It pulled Spaventa off the bag, and Slaybaugh is on base yet again. 1-1 pitch, a ground ball off the glove of Spaventa. The runners are going to hold, and it is loaded with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. As we have seen the bottom of the lineup continue to come through and set the standard for the top guys. And Kale, a rocket through the hole between first and second. Slayball comes in to score. It's another RBI connection for Jack Kale, and it is 16-10 Columbia on 16 hits in this contest. That is more than Penn has in the game and even more runs than they have in the game. As this one is lifted deep into right center field, it's still carrying and is going to bounce against the wall. Shadwell comes in to score. It's going to go down as a long RBI single from Temis Very. And the offensive clinic adds another chapter. It is 17-10 Columbia. They have not missed a dimension in Robertson Field.
Touchdown lead here.
And perhaps more as this one is floated deep to right center field. And this flight is a grand salami. Cole Fellows cleaning house. And Columbia has put a 21 spot on the board here in New York City. Fellows with a monster shot for his second of the season. And Columbia has turned this game upside down in the 8th inning. What seems and what's reality is not the same. What is reality in this game is Sekretarski swings and misses. Kleinens adds the exclamation point to a memorable, remarkable comeback for Columbia. Down 9 runs, storm back to win 21-11. A grand slam in the 8th that wrapped up the comeback. They had 5 runs in the 5th, 9 in the 7th, 7 in the 8th.